Let's learn the Strat. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be my Strat for beginners video. Alright, so where do the entries and the exits go? So I'm going to go a little bit more in detail into this, but there are 4 rules that I want you to understand. You're going to find your setup on a higher time frame. So if you have a actionable signal like a hammer on the week and it's an inside bar and you're looking for a 2-1-2 up on the week, you're going to find that setup, and then you're going to drop down to a lower time frame. This thing does not like me. You're going to drop down to a lower time frame and find your setup. Yes, your actionable signal and your strat combo, and then you're going to place your stop based on that lower time frame entry. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I also want to really stress this. Really stress this. As a new strat trader, you need to understand this. We cut our losers. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You need to be okay with that. I need you right now to stop and tell yourself you will be okay with that. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you can be wrong. Cut the losers. We don't hold on to losers. Sometimes it might be a TTO and it goes in your favor. Get back in. Okay? Don't be afraid to get back in. Be ready to get back in. You may be that person, and you will be that person that will get stopped out. Rob will tell you this all the time. You will get stopped out. Be ready to get back in. Okay, so I am going to record here and show you how you would play a strat, where your entries and exits can go, and how you can play a potential play. So we're going to look at Kroger for October 24th this week. Alright, so your setup here was the 3 outside bar. We took out previous lows, and then you had the 2, took out that low and ended with almost a hammer. So your entry for the week would be here, 43.97. That is your weekly entry. So when planning this is the level you want it to break for you to target the top of the previous candle here, 48.36. Now keep in mind that you are looking at this on a weekly time frame, so you want to give it enough time to reach this. As you can see, in hindsight, they call us hindsight traders, but I'm teaching, so I can show a current example, and I will, but this is hindsight. It took 1, 2, 3 weeks to hit that target, which a 3 is understandable that it took a while to recover. But if you had put this maybe a month out, then you would have capitalized on that entire move, and maybe even more. So how do you know to enter? Let's drop down to the day, and we're going back to October 17th. Wait, it was October 24th. Yes, because it ended on the 17th. It started on the 17th. October 17th. Here. And this is where it ends. Okay. So, here's Monday. Monday, you immediately have a break above the previous day or the previous week's high, and your entry is almost immediately hit. Well, it opens here, does a little move, and closes above it on Monday. So you can wait till Tuesday to see turnaround Tuesday, see if it's going to continue, and then drop down to another shorter time frame. So this is Monday. This is Monday. And then you have a 3-1 on the 4-hour. Beautiful setup. So Tuesday, your 3-1 break is your entry. And because you are on the 4-hour, you can put your stop a couple of places. Your stop could be at the bottom of this 3 candle right here. Turn this red is for stop. Or because you've given yourself enough time, you can put your stop at the bottom of that daily candle. Oh, that is the bottom of the daily candle. You have that at the bottom of Monday's candle. So that's actually the best stop for me, the bottom of Monday's candle. You can also choose to put your stop here at the bottom of that one. But basically your stop will be found on the smaller time frame that you get in on. So notice that if you had, this is your entry, if you put your stop way down here, that's a lot, especially in terms of options. That's a $3 stop, so that's a little bit too much. So you want to give yourself a little bit more room for it to run, but also for you to not lose a lot. And also consequently, if this reverses and it just doesn't work, then you'll just get out and then wait for it to get back in. So as you can see, it kept going to your target, hit the target, and then came back in. So what you could have done was each day that it moved up, you could move your stop to the bottom of that daily candle. Bottom of the daily candle. And I just want you to see as we progress how you have not gotten stopped out, just moving it to the bottom of the daily candle. Now here you may have gotten stopped out. Here you definitely may have gotten stopped out. So it just depends, but that is an example on how you use your stops and entries and exits.